the sound of demons. They're always telling me that I'm no good, and all the angels keep scratching at my door. I'm doing what I can to fight this anger. I'm just a product of a living hell, and I don't want to live like this no more. Everything is crumbling in my head. Sometimes I wish I was, but maybe I'm not alone. Maybe if you take my hand and I reach up to God, well, maybe this time he'll say a prayer for the damned. What have I got to lose when I've already lost it all? Maybe this time he'll say a prayer for the damned, for the damned. Have you ever been abused by someone so brutal that it chills your soul? Have you ever been afraid of your own ghost? I'm just a creature of a broken past. We're all looking for a second chance, and I don't want to live like this no more. And all the madness rages in my head. Sometimes I wish I was, but maybe I'm not alone. Maybe if you take my hand and I reach up to God, maybe this time he'll say a prayer for the damned. What have I got to lose when I've already lost it all? Maybe this time he'll say a prayer for the damned. We are not alone. It's darkest before the hope. You and I, we're not Maybe if you take my hand and I reach up to God, maybe this time he'll say a prayer for the damned. What have we got to lose when we've already lost it all? Maybe this time he'll say a prayer for the
You know. Wow, I lost my train of thought. Welcome
No,
to
I
Heal
didn't.
Section 119. It is gonna be a really bad hour and a half for you people because I am fucking tired and cranky.
I don't see how that's going to be bad, but I mean, I'm an asshole, so I find joy in this shit.
Well, I titled the show for this week basically citing the fact that we really have nothing to fucking complain about.
Oh, goddamn. That,
I mean-
I think this is literally a first.
Like, honestly, we have stuff to complain about, but it's not wrestling related.
I don't want to even get into my complaints.
I
'Cause
know what your complaint is.
I'm just being I'm being that guy, and I'm being like internet warrior here, and I'm just ready to like punch somebody in the fucking throat.
Hashtag yay hockey!
Yeah, the playoffs are happening, so I'm chippy
Yeah.
as a motherfucker.
Playoffs are a thing.
Go Bolts.
Yeah, buddy. So, another week has gone by, and we're still alive. But this week, we really don't have anything to bitch about because the WWE has ran things so smoothly. I think we're watching a different company.
It's really weird. We were chatting while watching Raw this week, and like by the end, for one, the Raw went by really fast.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even realize that it was almost over until the main event happened.
Right?
And then we were kind of chit-chatting back and forth the entire broadcast, and we're like, shit, Saturday's gonna suck, because we usually rip this show a fucking new ass, and we can't do that. And then SmackDown was decent.
I will admit I did not watch SmackDown because I was
Oh,
asleep.
neither did I.
And I had every opportunity to watch it because I have Hulu, but I just was too lazy.
That's actually what happened to me too.
I saw the spoilers before it even aired, and it looked like a really good show. I might watch it later. I don't know.
Yeah, me too. It's so weird. I don't know how to act when shit like this happens. NXT was good, obviously. That's not news.
Clearly.
But this has literally been like a week of like good wrestling, and I'm really confused by this.
I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Yeah, and I mean,
I don't trust them.
Obviously, when we touch base on like news and rumors and all that other crap, there's some really valid points in there that kind of explain why things are a little different. But apparently, the writers got it.
I think they all killed the writers, or they all went on this joint suicide pact, and the only one still living is Jimmy Jacobs. I don't understand. Maybe that's it.
Jimmy Jacobs just killed everyone. He finally had it.
Oh my god!
He just went. He went Age of the Fall on the entire team.
I am here for
He hung them from the rafters. He let them bleed out, and then he just wrote these scripts after, you know, praising Cthulhu and whoever the fuck he worships, because I don't know. Jimmy Jacobs is a weird person.
He is not weird. He is a beautiful snowflake. Get it right.
He's a Muppet.
I love him.
But
he's a very manly Muppet.
He just, oh my fucking god. He just killed everyone, and he wrote the scripts for like the next 6 weeks in their blood. So
I could see it happening.
So we should at least get a couple good weeks of shows, just to see, just to test the water, see how it goes. And if suddenly it just kind of tapers off again, he's just going to kill everyone within like a 5-mile radius of the arena, and then we'll have a whole new show to discuss.
I mean, that might be helpful.
We'll get like Making a Murderer WWE edition. It'll be fantastic.
At least that one I'd watch.
I still haven't finished it.
I didn't watch it because I have no interest in it whatsoever.
It made me so angry.
That's what I've heard from a lot of people.
I am. Where the fuck was I? I think I'm on like episode 7 or episode 8 of 10.
Mm-hmm.
And I literally have to watch this in like spurts, because everything about it makes me so rip shit angry. And like when I get rip shit angry, I just want to like burn cities to the ground.
Yeah.
So I'm like, no, I will literally go to Wisconsin and burn this entire fucking county to the ground. I'm not going to do this. But no, it's interesting if you like murder documentaries and shit. But it's really well done, which is what I dig about it. But I can understand why you're not like salivating to watch it. Like there are parts of it that I'm just like, this isn't necessary.
If I
That
wanted to
it
watch a
is.
serial killer documentary, I'd watch that freaking Dahmer thing again with Jeremy Renner in it. It's not a documentary, but that fucking thing tripped me out so bad, I got sick watching it.
See, and I had the exact opposite. I thought it was terrible.
Well, what? I
And-
didn't say it was good. I'm just saying it made me sick.
No, I honestly think for me, what turned me off from it, Jeremy Renner was fantastic.
Yeah,
That
he's
that
a
was the
great
part
actor.
that made me uncomfortable. Was he was really good at it.
Yeah. Well, not only that, the cinematography of that friggin' entire thing is terrible.
Oh my god. Yeah. Honestly though, what for me, Dahmer was such a like iconic figure.
Mhm.
They could have done so much more. Like they could have pushed the envelope with that so far,
Yeah.
and they just didn't. Which I mean I get, because that's really sensitive shit.
Mhm.
So I get it. I get it. But
Another really bad one, like, anybody that knows me knows that I love Supernatural. And, Misha Collins, he plays Castiel.
Oh, gosh.
Misha Collins was in this, serial killer kind of biopic called Carla. And I literally could not watch anything with Misha Collins in it for like a fucking week and a half, 2 weeks, because it made me so uncomfortable.
I still haven't watched that. It's in my queue on Netflix, because like part of me like wants to see it just to see what the hell, like, because I've heard a lot of people talk about it. I've read interviews and whatever with Misha, and like how he blatantly tells people not to even watch this.
Yeah, he
So-
doesn't like talking about it either.
So like I'm curious to see what the like hype is about, and like what's so bad about it. I know what it's about,
Uh-huh.
but I
It's hard to watch, honestly. I mean, you might be able to stomach it the entire way through, but you would have to be pretty ballsy that night to watch it if you're a person that's a fan of Misha.
Oh god. Okay, then. So I'm probably not going to watch it anytime soon then.
Well, I mean, like, that's up to you. It depends on how you think you're gonna react to it, I suppose.
And knowing the fact that I know what it's about, I know that on principle it's going to make me incredibly uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And that's just from like, obviously I've never been murdered, but
I don't know. I might be talking to a reanimated corpse right now.
I mean, it could happen. I have a ghost tattooed on me, so it clearly might have been foreshadowing and just irony, but
You ghosta.
like, I don't know, stuff involving like serial killer rapists and stuff just make me like cringe.
Yeah.
Like, and that's just because one, I'm a female. That kind of, I'm gonna stereotype women and just be like, yeah, that makes me wicked uncomfortable. But I also have a brain, so.
Also true.
But yeah, I'm a big fan of that sort of like serial killer documentary shit.
I mean, it's interesting to me just because they're trying to friggin' depict what's going on in this person's head to support why they did it.
Oh yeah.
And that's what's so interesting to me.
Oh yeah. I could seriously just sit there and watch like documentary after biopic after documentary of serial killers. Because yes, we do watch stuff other than the WWE Network. I know you're shocked. We're shocked too.
Big surprise.
But yeah. Good stuff.
Mm.
But yeah, back to the we have nothing to